Hey ambush fans, thanks for tuning back into Michigan Ambush Outdoors for this week's video. This week we're going to be talking about how I display my new whitetail shed that I ended up finding earlier this year. Just a little bit of background if you guys don't follow along on the channel on a regular basis. I ended up finding this shed during shed season on a piece of private land that I have the rights to hunt. Unfortunately, I was not able to find the match. That was a bummer, but regardless, I'm actually super happy with this. So I display antlers throughout my house as decor. I have them down in my man cave and I have them upstairs where I'm actually displaying this antler. And historically, I've always displayed these antlers by just putting them on an end table, and usually I have a candle around it. I'll put a picture up in the video so it gives you guys an idea of what that looks like. But when I found this antler, I was looking for a way to display this and really show off the neat characteristics of this antler. Definitely this knobby base, all these extras, and then really highlight the mass and the tall tine length and beam length that this antler carries. Putting it on the table and covering it with other antlers really just kind of hid the beauty of this antler. I did some research and actually came across a product called Rack Hub, and it's actually the RH1 model. And what it is it's a machined matte black piece of material that has a pretty unique design with an articulating head to it. And it allows you to position this antler any way that you like. They advertise the mount as being a wall mount, but what I did, so I actually took a piece of oak, cut it down, sanded it, polyurethaned it, and then drilled the mount directly to this. And I just set the shed like this here. It locks in place, and then that's how I'm displaying it on my tabletop. As I mentioned, they advertise it as being a wall mount, so what's nice about that is that you can either mount the shed as if it was still on the buck, or you could do it something similar to this, however you want. I mean, it really gives you the freedom to display it how you prefer. If you do happen to find the match set to the shed, they also have another model called the RH2, which allows you to mount both antlers. Again, it would be super cool if I found this, because then you could display them both, like I said, as you pictured the deer carrying its antlers. One thing I do want to mention, and some people may think I'm a little crazy, but you do have to drill into the antler base itself. The drill bit that comes with the kit is a 5/16 drill bit, so it is pretty big, but they recommend that you only go 1 inch deep. So what I did is I just measured 1 inch, marked it with some tape, and then made sure I didn't drill any further than that 1 inch mark. If you're super concerned about the shed cracking, like I was, you can always start with a smaller drill bit and then work your way up to the 5/16. So just make sure you take your time when drilling the antler. Once it's drilled, it comes with an insert, and you just pop that insert in there and bang it in there with a rubber mallet hammer. I wouldn't really recommend doing a metal hammer, just in fear that you could possibly break this while it's in the shed, and it might cause some issues later down the road with getting it out. But overall, this is a super sweet product, super cool way to display shed antlers. If you're interested, stick around to the end of the video and I'll show you the end result on how I display this shed inside my house with all the other sheds that I found over the years. So again, this is going to be a quick video. I just wanted to share with you guys how I'm displaying this shed, and I thought it was a super neat product. I thought it turned out great. Mounting it on the tabletop, I feel like it does a great job at showing off the antler. And another really cool thing about it is once it is mounted, it is removable from the mount, so you can take it off pretty easily. You can show your buddy, pass it around, and then just go and put it right back in the same spot. And being that you lock this articulating ball in place, it just ensures that the antler is set into the same position that you originally set it at when you put it up to begin with. So again, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that, share that product with you. I thought it was super cool, and I figured it was something good to share with you guys. So as always, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so by clicking this link below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.